I think Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator Update 1.58 is laying the groundwork for something big to come. The features and new content confirmed so far are starting to whisper something many of us have always anticipated. SCS are clearly moving the chess pieces, and the end result is slowly starting to dawn. This update doesn't feel isolated. It feels like part of a bigger picture, and that bigger picture looks very much like a release plan for consoles. More specifically, Update 1.58 feels like a major checkpoint in preparing ETS2 and ATS for PlayStation and Xbox. Before we continue, please like and subscribe. We also have a Discord server, and you can follow me on Facebook as well. All the links are in the description. SCS software has stayed relatively conservative when it comes to changing core interface elements. One of those elements is the root advisor. It's iconic, it's familiar, and it's something most longtime players almost don't think about anymore. But in Update 1.58, SCS decided to change that, not slightly, not quietly. They redesigned it to be cleaner, more modular, and far more flexible. And here's the important part. This clean, minimalist root advisor was not designed for PC players only. It was designed with PlayStation and Xbox in mind too. On a larger screen, sitting further back on a couch, this new interface looks clearer, more readable, and more appealing. It feels modern, it feels intentional. And most importantly, it gives players flexibility over what they want to see and what they don't. That's not just quality of life, that's console-first thinking.
A lot of work has been put into the UI, into the new UX experience. I'm very proud of our currently scalable technology when it comes to the clarity of fonts, of the outlines of all the elements. They work all the way up to 4K from what was 10,000 by 700 or whatever pixel size was of the old screens when I was much younger. A lot of screens pretty much all the screens got so much love put into them to make them work better with controllers. Like people playing on Steam Deck will benefit a lot. People playing with controllers will benefit a lot.
The goal of Update 1.58 is not only to refresh parts of the UI and UX visually and functionally, but also to create a more flexible and future-proof foundation. A foundation that can support new features, new content, and new platforms down the road. That line alone should make console players pay attention. Gaming doesn't have to cost a fortune. With instant gaming, you can grab your favorite games starting from just €5. They offer a massive library from big AAA titles to underrated indie gems. Whether you play on Steam, Xbox, or PlayStation, the process is fast, safe, and reliable. Once you get your key, it's yours forever. Use the link in my description for an extra discount, and don't miss the monthly giveaway. All the links are in the description. One of the most underrated changes in Update 1.58 is the redesigned tutorial system. Instead of forcing players through a single, linear tutorial, SCS is introducing a system of contextual hints. This is huge. Information now appears when you actually need it during real gameplay moments, not all at once, not overwhelming. For new players, this makes learning the game feel more natural and less intimidating. For experienced players, it means you're not constantly interrupted or slowed down. And let's be honest, this kind of system is perfect for consoles, where many players may be picking up ETS2 or ATS for the very first time using a controller. Instead of a single fixed panel, information is now presented through individual graphical widgets. Each widget serves a specific purpose. This creates a cleaner on-screen experience. But more importantly, it gives players control. You can customize what you see while driving. Minimal setup, information-rich setup, whatever fits your style. I personally love this direction, and I think the community will too. The newly designed quick info fits naturally into the new UI direction of Update 1.58. It doesn't feel forced, it feels planned. And again, this level of modular design works incredibly well when you're using a controller instead of a mouse and keyboard. Driver Manager, Trailer Manager, Truck Manager, Garage Manager. This isn't a flashy overhaul, it's refinement. Information is clearer. Driver skill progress is easier to track. Currently selected training skills are highlighted. Company information like your name and logo is more accessible and easier to edit. These are small things, but on consoles, small usability improvements make a massive difference. The truck and trailer configurator, along with the Explorer, are also getting targeted improvements. SCS openly acknowledges that these screens were not ideal for controller use. Some functions were unclear, some options lacked proper feedback. Some navigation just didn't feel intuitive. So instead of rebuilding everything from scratch, they refined what already exists. Clearer navigation, better hints, improved stability. And this matters because on consoles, you don't have a mouse, you don't have a keyboard. Everything needs to work smoothly with a controller. These changes are not random, they are deliberate. This is a fairly big set of changes, and SES knows it. That's why the open beta phase will be so important. Feedback matters, adjustment takes time, but when you look at everything together, the UI overhaul, the modular widgets, the contextual tutorials, the controller-focused refinements, it's hard to ignore the pattern. Update 1.58 doesn't announce consoles, it doesn't confirm a release date, but it absolutely feels like a checkpoint, a moment where SES prepares the game for the final steps ahead. I really like the direction Update 1.58 is taking, and I think many of you will love it too once you spend time with it. This update feels less about flashy content and more about long-term vision, and that's exactly what a console release requires. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you see Update 1.58 as a console preparation update, or do you think there's still more groundwork to be done?